Hi YouTube friends. This is a little dark. That's a little bit better. I just want to let you know I am so full right now. God is just really doing some amazing things right now in my life, and I'm just here to let you know within Tutu's journey, there was a time that I didn't even think I would be able to walk. I had to learn how to walk again. There was a time I wasn't even married for my friends who want to get married. And there was a time where I didn't have a vehicle for my friends who don't have a vehicle. There was a time I could not pay my bills for all my friends who are really struggling with their money. Now make sure you're not eating it up now. But there was a time I could not afford to pay my bills out. But you know what? I'm here to tell you, when it's your time, it's your time. Do not give up. Refuse to give up. Because you are feeling stress and strain, guess what? It's just letting you know you are human. But if you are feeling it to the point where you cannot stand where the Bible tells you to stand, after you've done every single thing that you can do, yet stand. If you can't seem to hold on to that bit by itself, then it is time for you to lay your burdens at the feet of the Lord. See, as you get this relationship with God, you will start understanding how He works, and patience in your life will become a dominant thing. You gotta have it. Because if you rush out, you'll find yourself here, there, everywhere, all over the place, and you're not stable-minded. You're not making strong, good decisions. You're all over the place. But you have to be able to stand still and let God be God. Somebody say, I done heard that in church all my life. Please tell me, what is that supposed to mean? Stand still literally? No. Stand still in the spirit, because faith without works is dead. Of course, if you want a job, you got to go put in apps. If you want a car, you got to go out there and put in the application so you can, be qualified. It doesn't mean literally stand still. It means do not make steps before God orders your steps. Let me tell you something. Sometimes we make mistakes by making our own agenda and then asking God to follow along. Order my steps, dear Lord, does not mean that we make the choice of what we want. And then we say, God, now bless it. Now, God, I want you to do this. What about saying, God, what would you like me to do? Because He's going to bless whatever He has set for you. Order my steps, not me order my steps and you follow me. Some people actually get that wrong. So, and life is so much easier that way. If somebody can tell you what steps you need to make financial wise, you go to a consultant and they tell you what you need to do by looking at your credit, and you make those following steps and your credit gets better. Well, that's the same way as the walk with God. Let Him order the steps. Let Him decide which way you're supposed to go. Let Him look at your life. Let Him fight your battles. Don't try and fight those battles yourself, honey. Let me tell you, I have seen some things with me not trying to fight battles on my own. Because if I try and fight them on my own, guess what? Yeah, I may have told the person, get it together, or you're going to respect me because I respect you, or anything of that nature. But look, and all this fighting girls and all this cussing people out. Come on, back it up, roll it back just a little bit, and understand that the war and the and this battle here is not yours. It doesn't belong to you. So if it's not your battle, then you have no reason to be fighting it. True. I have seen some things where when I restrained my tongue and sat back and let God do His thing, I have watched it. Let me tell you how He do it. He has that person to go through what you just went through. And you know how we like to say, now take a walk in my shoes and see how you like it. I've literally seen Him put the person in the same position that they had me in, and they remembered that they did that. I couldn't have done that by no means. But I'm here to tell you, do not give up. That is not an option. Do you understand? That is not an option. You are important. And so I'm important to who? Nobody wants to, I don't get any phone calls. Nobody calls. But you're still here. So who's helping you to continuously breathe right now? You must be important. If there is some purpose in your life, whether you see it or not, doesn't mean it's not there. Hold on. Hold on until the change come. I don't care if you're getting tired. I was getting tired. I'm seeing people blessed all around me. And guess what? I didn't get upset about it. What if it was let's say, for instance, I needed a new house. Like if my house is falling apart and I need a new house, and then there's people around me, all my friends get new houses but me. Listen, this is what you don't want to do. Don't start complaining. Complaining is the worst thing that you can do in the eyesight of God. Do not complain, Israelite. Take it for what it's worth and say, Father, I'm laying it at your feet. I can't do it. And I can't do it means you don't keep dabbling in it and trying to make decisions on it. Leave it alone. I got a story for y'all about when I had to pay some rent one time. And I may have already had it up here. I'll make sure I didn't tell this story already. But I'm trying to tell you, it is the truth. And then a lot of people are worried about, churches are not real, pastors and preachers are not real. Well, they're wearing the title, but it doesn't mean that if their life doesn't add up to whatever the title is, you can stop reverencing them as that. And this is what I mean by that. I don't mean walk past them and say, you ain't a pastor. I don't mean like that. What I'm saying is they're real pastors out of here. They're real pastors that want to help the sheep grow and mature and get a closer relationship with God. And there are shepherds that could care less. There are shepherds who are determined they're not going to work because they're going to take your money. Okay? Well, guess what? Stop putting them in the category of the real pastors out here. Because they are wolves in sheep clothing. And the Bible tells us all about them. It explains to us all about how they're going to come, how they're going to divide the flock, how they're not good shepherds, false prophets. It tells us all about it. So my thing today or tonight is to encourage you to hold on. I don't care how tired you got. I got so tired that my tired was tired. But I took a deep breath. And I said, Father, you're going to have to fight this for me. And let me tell you, all of a sudden, the dark just lit up a little bit more, meaning the things in my life and the situations in my life got a little bit brighter. And mind you, this one thing I got to definitely tell you, do not complain and count your blessings. When you get blessed or somebody say, well, I haven't had any blessings. Okay, but guess what? There are some things that could really be happening to you right now that are not. Always look at the fact that it could be something worse. That's how you stay grateful. It can always be a worse situation. I remember when I lost my job. I was fired wrongfully, but I lost my job. And I said, well, if it's a week or 5 days, I still got somewhere to put my head. I still got somewhere to lay my head. Always be grateful, because it could have been I would put out right then and there and didn't have a choice. That's how you stay a grateful person. That's how you become a person that don't complain. And I don't care if it's just a little bit of something helping you move forward. You be grateful of that little, because then God will turn it into many. And I am a witness here to tell you that going up that mountain may be rough. God knows it can be rough. But you know what? There is a peace that surpasses all understanding. No one understands how you are so much at peace and you're in a straight storm. But it can be done. It can be done. Long as you keep your mind stayed on God. That is so true. I'm a witness here to tell you, hold on a little bit longer. And if after you've done all you can do to stand, you can do it.